हाँ जी बच्चे, so continuing this chapter, reproductive health. First we studied about the natural methods that are 3 in number. The 3 natural methods which we studied were, that is yesterday we studied them. They were periodic abstinence or withdrawal method, lactational amenorrhea. ठीक है, 3 methods of natural contraception we have studied yesterday. They were periodic abstinence, that is the coitus should be not made within the 10th to 17th day of the menstrual cycle. Second is lactational amenorrhea, in which it is said that during the lactating time, when the mothers they are lactating, at that time there is no fertilization can be possible. That's a natural barrier. Okay. Thirdly, we studied of the natural conditions में हमने पढ़ा, that is a withdrawal method. Before the ejaculation of the male gametes or the sperms, that is the vagina, from the vagina the penis is removed. That is, it is called as the, this is called as the method, that is withdrawal method. So these were the natural methods of contraception that can be made, right? Now coming to the next, what are the various artificial methods of contraception? Artificial methods of contraception. For artificial methods, we have number 1. First is the barrier method. Barrier, as the name says, it will be something like a shield which inhibits the entry of the male gametes into the vagina of the female, so that no entry takes place, no male gametes are ejaculated within the female reproductive system, and hence it could not lead to any of the fertilization or the reproduction. Okay, so that is the barrier method. That is the barrier method. So barrier method involves number 1, the use of condoms, that is by the male persons, that is which inhibits the ejaculation of the male gametes into the female body. Secondly, there are diaphragms or cervical caps or vaults. Vaults are there. These are some of the shields or the barriers that which are used by the female, that is to stop or to inhibit the entry of the male gametes into the vagina, that is into the cervix, crossing the cervix and going into the uterus of the females. This should not go, right? So this is also a barrier, a shield which is protecting the enter point of the female reproductive system. That is a barrier method. Okay. Secondly, we dealt with the IUDs. What are IUDs or what are intrauterine devices? As the name is saying, these are intrauterine devices. Intra means within, uterine means uterus. Okay, so these are implanted within the uterus of the female till the time the female is not ready to have the conception. Okay, so this is implants, this the IUDs or the IUCDs, they get implanted within the uterus of the female. Passing through the cervix, they are fitted within the female's body, and during coitus, there will be minimal chances that the fertilization will lead. There are rather no chances, but can be like minimal chances. Okay, 100% we can't say, right? So this is implanted, these devices, IUCDs or IUDs, these are implanted within the uterus of the female body. The IUCDs, they are further of the different types, like the one which are called as a copper ion releasing IUDs. Number 1 are copper ion releasing IUDs. For example, copper T or copper 7. This is copper T, Cu-T. That is the name of the device which is fitted within the body. Now its main principle is it releases out the copper ions, because we have told you that this is a copper ion releasing IUD. So this basically is releasing the copper ions. So what is the fate of this copper ions? What is the use of this copper ions? These copper ions actually that suppresses the sperm's motility. ठीक है, जो sperm की एक functionality है उसको ये रोकता है, उसको ये खत्म करता है, उसकी फर्टिलाइजेशन कैपेसिटी जो है, जो उसकी फर्टिलाइजेशन कैपेबिलिटी जो है, उसको ये सप्रेस करता है. द रिलीज ऑफ दिस कॉपर आयंस दैट सप्रेसेस द स्पर्म मोटिलिटी एज वेल एज द फर्टिलाइजेशन कैपेबिलिटी ऑफ द मेल gametes. The copper T that has a structure like a T-size structure. It is a very small sized device. It has a T shape, that is why it is called as copper T. From here, the two of the copper small wires, you can say wire-like structures, are also hanging. So this blocks all the structure of the female's uterus. ठीक है, uterus की wall to wall में ये fit कर दिया जाता है. This is blocking the passage, and also all the male gametes that which are coming just near to it, they are also, because of the copper ions which are getting released, they will be not functioning as normal sperms or the normal male gametes. Okay, other example for this can be copper 7 for copper releasing IUDs. This is copper T, copper 7. Then there is multi-load 375. Some of the copper releasing devices, copper ion releasing devices. Okay. Now the next is second type of the IUDs. They are non-medicated IUDs. For example, Lippes loops. Second, you can write non-medicated IUDs. Non-medicated IUDs, for example, Lippes loops. These also makes up the male gametes functionality as suppressed. Okay. This actually do not help the male gametes to move further into the female uterus body, and hence they will not be undergoing the fertilization. Clear? That are the non-medicated IUDs. Third are hormone secreting IUDs or hormone releasing IUDs. Hormone releasing IUDs, as the name is saying, these will be releasing out the hormones like that of progesterone and estrogen, है ना. तो यहाँ पे जो hormones हैं, उनकी release के साथ अपना आगे function करेंगे. Further, अगर यहाँ पे implantation, जैसे अगर fertilization happen हो जाती है, तो वहाँ पे implantation के लिए जो conditions हैं, वो खत्म कर दी जाएंगी. मतलब उसकी fertilization के लिए पहले तो conditions in the uterus, जो यूट्रस है उसको पहले से ही ऐसा तैयार कर दिया जाएगा कि उसके अंदर फर्टिलाइजेशन हो ना. ठीक है, हार्मोन्स इस तरह से चेंजेस लेके आते हैं उसकी अपनी बॉडी के अंदर, बिकॉज दिस इज हार्मोन रिलीजिंग, दिस इज नॉट रिलीजिंग एनी ऑफ द कॉपर आयंस जैसे यहाँ पे हो. तो कॉपर आयंस ने तो डायरेक्ट अटैक किया सिर्फ मेल गैमेट्स की स्पर्म्स की मोटिलिटी के ऊपर. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ये फीमेल की बॉडी के अंदर ऐसे कुछ चेंजेस लेके आएगा जिससे वो सपोर्टिव नहीं रहेगा फॉर फर्टिलाइजेशन और इम्प्लांटेशन. ठीक है, so that are the hormone releasing IUDs, and the example here is LNG20. Yes, example is LNG20. ठीक है, so these are some of the IUDs that which will be used, that which can be used for the various purposes, and the various purposes, that is for either making the female's body hostile, that is the surface is made hostile with this, or not allowing the motility of the sperms with this, or even if the fertilization has taken place, then there will be no further developments will be made by this. ठीक है, so ये सारी changes लेके आता है, that is with the help of the IUDs. Clear? So that is the second artificial method, IUDs. Okay, coming to the third method. Third, we wrote I pills, or the tablets, the medicines that which are taken by the females for the for this contraception, right? So what are these I pills? Basically the tablets. Normally the tablets, they are supposed to be taken for 21 days. These I pills, इनका function कैसे होता है? Simple है, body के अंदर changes करेगा because the females have to take these I pills. Okay. These are to be started on the nearly 3rd to 5th day of the menstrual cycle. Okay, like the menstrual cycle has started. So count for the 3rd or the 5th day, the first day that of the intake of these tablets that starts. Okay, so the first day of the intake of the tablets that starts from the 3rd or 5th menstrual day. Clear? and it is taken for continuously for 21 days. 21 दिन के लिए इकट्ठी खानी है ये दवाई. अगर ये मेडिसिन में बीच में पॉज दिया जाता है, contraception may happen, right? This is a long procedure. The person can even forget to have the pill, right? This may be leading to the certain of the contraception, certain of the pregnancy type of the problems can happen. Okay. So this is 21 days के लिए continuously the person, the female that has to take this eye pill. After continuing it for the 21 days, then there is a gap of 7 days which is maintained for starting the next cycle of 21 days again. Okay. So this is on and all. This is gap. This is gap means 7 days का gap बीच में छोड़ सकते हैं. उसके बाद वापस फिर से 21 days continue करना. So this is all the cycle of the eye pill, taking the pills basically, but this is a long procedure. है ना? This is a long procedure, and also there are certain risks for having the conception. Right? So this is ये तब तक के लिए continue रखना पड़ता है till the female is not ready to have the conception, till the female is not ready to have the pregnancy. Okay, so for that time period, this has to be continued throughout. That is for weeks, for years, for months. This has to be taken care, right? So after this, there was one time tablet which was made, and that is a Saheli pill. These are the Saheli pills that were made. That is a one-time tablet. So its time span for the users of this is less. Time span कम है. और भी इसके फायदे हैं, as this is having the lesser of the side effects. इससे no और minimal side effects आते हैं. ठीक है? That will lead to the no or minimal. That is very lesser of the side effects are generated. Means this type of the tablet that is user friendly. Because what we are studying here in this chapter, reproductive health. है ना? Health we are going to take care of. It is not that we are using these medicines for that long and we are losing our health also. है ना? So that is, there are some of the, you can say, alternatives which can be used, and that can be in the form of this Saheli pill. Apart from having this lesser time span for its usage, it also has lesser of the side effects. This is easily available in the market, easily available. Also, this is user friendly. So because of all these points, this we can say the pill has got a best pill to be used for the contraception. And this is the question also of your boards. ये पहले boards में question आता रहा है. ठीक है? Because of what factors the Saheli pill is recommended. है ना? So ये आपके question आता रहा है Saheli pill के ऊपर. So you have to learn it as such properly. ठीक है? Thoroughly. Right? And after this IUDs, the last is that of the surgical method. Tablets हो गया, pills हो गया, tablets, and now are the surgical methods. Surgical methods are also called as the sterilization methods. Surgical methods. In a couple, one of the individual, either a male or a female, can go for the surgical method. Okay, this is if the male is going for the surgical method of contraception, then the vas deferens, they are made the cut and they are tied there itself, that is within the body. Okay, that process of the males, if they are undergoing the surgical method, it is called as vasectomy. What is it called as? It is vasectomy in the males, male human beings. This is vasectomy. What it is done here in this, the vas deferens, that which is supposed to carry the male gametes out from the epididymis like this. ये structure आपने पढ़ा है, ठीक है, testis में. अब यहाँ testis में जो production हुआ male gametes का, through the epididymis it is collected, and one common duct, that is the sperm duct, is there, that which carries it and ejaculates out from the body. That is the structure. Now this vasectomy is made in the human male body. Then the vas deferens is cut. There is an incision which is made in the length of the vas deferens, anywhere in the length of the vas deferens, and the open ends, they are tied there itself. इनको यहीं पे tie कर देना है वापस वहीं पे body के अंदर. ठीक है? This is not resealable. इसको वापस reseal नहीं करा जा सकता. अगर इसको रीयूनाइट कर भी दे मेडिकली तो इसमें वो फर्टिलाइजेशन वाली कैपेसिटी जो है वो खत्म हो जाएंगी, ठीक है. सो दैट इज दिस विल नॉट बी वर्किंग और फंक्शनिंग एनी मोर. सो दिस इज टाइड ओवर हेयर ओनली एंड हेंस दिस इज वैसेक्टोमी which is made in the human males. Similarly, for the females, there is pubectomy. Pubectomy is there. That is for the females. Same way as here the name suggested, vas. Vas means vas deferens. There it is written tube. Which tube? Fallopian tube. So fallopian tube is there. We have studied the structure that the fallopian tube that leads to the uterus. And here also the fallopian tube that carries the female gametes out from the ovary. This is the diagram. Half portion I have made for this. Now anywhere within this the cut is made. Anywhere within the fallopian tube or the oviduct, the cut is made. The open ends are thus tied over there itself, and their resealing is not at all possible. So this actually is termed as a sterilization method. Means these organisms, they have been made sterilized. That is, they won't be further functioning for the reproductive act, right? Anybody having any question from this? So here it is, like the artificial methods, they are these one only. Coming to the next is the medically terminated pregnancy, MTP. What is this MTP? It is medically terminated pregnancy. Medically terminated pregnancy, as the name is saying, that it is that pregnancy which is terminated by the medical means, right? The people, they were, in other words, we can say this MTP as abortion. Okay, this is also in common terms. It is used, the abortion term is used in the common language. So this is the MTP that was a medical based, you can say surgical method. But here the people, they started using it in a wrong sense because of the sex determination. That is female feticide and everything was taking place too much. So the doctors, they recommended that MTP will only be done under some severe conditions, not in a normal method. For that also, doctors, they banned the test of the gender testing, that is the sex testing test hota hai, that is amniocentesis. The test is called as amniocentesis. This test has been banned. This test actually tells the male or the femaleness of the coming child, that is a child which has not taken birth till now. उससे पहले, अभी तो वो डेवलप होना भी नहीं शुरू हुआ है, उससे पहले ही just using the amniotic fluid, ये टेस्ट जो है ये प्लेसेंटा के अंदर amniotic cavity में फ्लूइड बन जाता है. उस फ्लूइड के साथ यहाँ पे ये डेवलपमेंट जो हो रही है उसमें कौन से क्रोमोसोम्स हैं, दैट इज XX और XY, इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ फीमेल और इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ मेल, ये चेक किया जाता था. और इसकी वजह से ये टेस्ट पे बैन लगा दिया गया है गवर्नमेंट साइड से. ठीक है, दिस इज अगेन अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम योर बोर्ड्स, दैट इज amniocentesis, why it has been banned and so. तो ये क्वेश्चंस आते रहे पहले. एंड नाउ दिस इज मेड कंपल्शन दैट दिस MTP विल ओनली बी टेकिंग प्लेस इफ द डॉक्टर्स आर रिकमेंडिंग इट. ठीक है, अगर डॉक्टर्स रिकमेंड करते हैं तो ही सिर्फ ये MTP जो है वो किया जाएगा. And also this MTP is done during the first trimester. First trimester means during the first 12 weeks. It is very, you can say, easy, or you can say it is handy type, like the mother or the fetus. Both ways they are not harmed. ठीक है, mother को ज़्यादा harm नहीं होता है if this is abortion or the MTP is taken within the first trimester or within the first 12 weeks of the pregnancy. फर्स्ट 12 वीक्स में अगर इसको MTP किया जाता है तब ये यहाँ पे मदर की बॉडी पे ज्यादा हार्म नहीं पहुंचाता. वी आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ ऑफ बोथ मदर एज वेल एज द चाइल्ड, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाई दिस MTP was clearly recommended by the doctors, that this will be only and only recommended by the doctors and only then it will be taking place, right? Now, under what conditions the MTPs can be recommended by a doctor? Recommendation वो क्यों देंगे? हाँ जी. Why the doctors will recommend for having this MTP or an abortion? Number one thing is if the mother is not ready to have a child, है ना. सबसे पहली तो बात यही है, जैसे अभी हमने पढ़ा कि there are certain methods of the contraception that can be known to us, that is the artificial and the natural methods. But apart from all these, अगर इनके अलावा भी अगर fertilization हो जाता है and the mother body was not ready, there was less gap between the two children. One has been just born and the other conception has taken place, है ना. अगला conception हो गया, गैप जो है दो चिल्ड्रंस का वो कम है, मदर बॉडी जो है वो सुटेबल नहीं है. अंडर दोज कंडीशंस द मदर्स कैन गो फॉर एमटीपी. दैट इज नो हार्म. ठीक है, वो हार्म नहीं है. प्लस दूसरा, दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट द, यू कैन से, अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंटल रूल्स. ठीक है, द मदर कैन गो फॉर द एमटीपी. सेकेंडली, इफ द डॉक्टर नोटिसेस आउट, क्योंकि वो स्कैनिंग वगैरह करवाते हैं, if the doctor notices out that there is a growth of the child or the fetus that is improper, the growth is not going proper, like if the child is not having, let's say, one arm or one leg is not there in the child, then it is asked from the parents that whether you still want to have this child or not. The growth is improper. The parents, if they say no, then that will be terminated medically. Okay, so that kind of the abortions are taking place if the mother body is not responding, the mother body is not actually willing to have that, or secondly, if the gap of the children are very less, the mother body will not support it. वो मदर की बॉडी ऑलरेडी पहले ही इतनी वीक हो चुकी है, वो आगे वाले चाइल्ड के लिए दोबारा सपोर्ट नहीं कर पाएगी इतना लॉन्ग. ठीक है, एंड ऑल्सो इफ द डेवलपमेंटल चेंजेस आर देयर, इफ द डेवलपमेंटल हार्म्स आर देयर, then definitely this medically terminated pregnancy will be recommended to the couple. Right? Clear? Amniocentesis, abortion or MTP, and it is done during the first trimester. And why, under what conditions it is done? Clear? Done. Next, there is a small little topic of the STDs. What are these STDs? Sexually transmitted diseases. STDs are sexually transmitted diseases. The diseases which are transmitted through the sexual contact, they are STDs. These are also termed as venereal diseases, VD, that is venereal diseases, or they are also called as RTI, that is reproductive tract infection. Reproductive tract infections. Now, whatsoever the name for this is given, these all mean the diseases which are spreading through the contact of the bloodstream, basically. Okay, bloodstream, like it is the HIV AIDS disease, which is spread through the sexual contact. It is also spread through the mother to the fetus. ये भी आपको पता है ना? But there are some of the diseases that, like hepatitis B is there, right? These kind of the diseases, they are not purely because of this sexual contact, they are because of the transfusion of the blood. ठीक है, infected person, normal person के bloods अगर mix हो जाते हैं, using only simple needle of a hepatitis person, the other person also gets to have the exposure to the blood. Same with AIDS also, AIDS का भी ऐसे ही होता है, needles या razors use करते हैं हम तो, and this is transmitted to the next person. ठीक है, so that are the diseases called as the venereal diseases or the sexually transmitted diseases or the RTI, that is a reproductive tract infection. Now these examples you may write, please. What are the examples of STDs? That are AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, warts, etc. etc. So these are some of the diseases of STD, that is sexually transmitted diseases. Clear? Right? These diseases, they are, what are the different modes of these spread of these diseases? You may write. What are the various modes of spread for these diseases? The modes of spread can be, as I told you, for AIDS. AIDS के ऊपर ज़्यादातर आपको question आता है, ठीक है? और एड्स में what is the common mode of its spread? That is the sexual mode, है ना? That is through the sexual contact. Number one. What is the mode of its transmission? This is transmission. How it is transmitted from one person to the another. What are the various methods for AIDS to be transmitted? It is sexual contact, right? The contact of the infected person with another normal person. Secondly, it is also given from the infected mother to its fetus during pregnancy. Infected mother to its fetus. Okay. Third is by the use of razors or blades or even needles, any sharpened objects. ठीक है, कोई भी sharpened objects को अगर आप यूज करते हैं जिनमें ब्लड का ट्रांसफ्यूजन होने का चांस रहता है, अगर किसी पर्सन ने शेविंग किया एंड जस्ट मिनट, और अगर बाय चांस उसकी शेव करते पे कट लग गया है ना, एंड वही वाला ब्लेड किसी और ने यूज कर लिया, और अगर वहां पे दूसरे पर्सन में भी ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूज हो जाता है तो एड्स होने का प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है. ठीक है, दिस इज नॉट ट्रांसमिटेड बाय द सिंपल शेक हैंड्स, बाय सिंपल शेकिंग ऑफ द हैंड्स, हैविंग द फिजिकल कंटैक्ट, दीज आर नॉट ट्रांसमिटेड. ओके, so this is transmitted through these of the some of these of you can say transmission methods for AIDS are these, right? Now how it can be prevented? Prevention कैसे लिया जा सकता है? सबसे पहला prevention, that is sexual contact should not be made by the multiple partners, right? Multiple partners for sexual contact should not be there. Partners. Secondly, the use of the infected persons or even the normal person, you don't know who is having the infection of the AIDS, right? The use of these sharpened objects, that should not be maintained. Even this is spread through the needles, that is what जो needles होती है ना syringes वाला, जिनको sterilize नहीं किया जाता, उनसे भी ये हो जाता है separate. ठीक है, so the use of the sharpened object should not be done. Use of sharpened object, that is sharing of the sharpened object, should be avoided. Thirdly, the needles which are used by the doctors, that should be highly sterilized needles. Okay, sterilized needles should be used. Sterilized needles should be used. Sterilized means that is they should be properly 100% contamination free, micro free. ठीक है, तो ये सारे हमारे पास preventive methods हैं. Even if the mother is having that infection, that can be told by the doctor only, right? And if the mother is having the infection, she should not conceive, है ना? तो वो आगे क्या है, population of the fetus जो भी आगे बनेगी उनसे 1 or 2 children, then आगे उनके आगे generations, so that population will be fully infected by the single problem, ठीक है, from a single person. Right? So that are the few methods of its prevention as well as the transmission. Do you know the full form of the AIDS and HIV? What is AIDS and HIV's full form? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. Anyone having any question for today's lecture?